This is from Biafrans Got Talent. We are letting Biafrans know the reason why we should remember those who gave their lives for us, those who died that we may live.
You died to end my suffering. You died fighting for my freedom. Your blood is the seed of redemption. You are my inspiration.
The deed no wrong with them, military shots at them. 67 to 70, we remember them. 2016, 38 May, memory still lives in our mind till today. Wonder why they refuse to publicize the genocide. The world media turn blind eyes to our plight. It's time to arise, land of the rising sun. Let's rise one more time, let's rise.
Yo, we will never forget our fallen heroes. Those who gave their life for us. Onitsha massacre, Iwata massacre, Aba massacre. We remember you. Alright.
Tell them I got that day. Remember when me tell you say I got that day. Yeah, I remember that one that called us a prospero. But the way you put like a papa nuku. But then when we go me tell you what I look and the what on this amiro. Me tell you what I day. For me the plan and the rest of man I tell you what I do. Me no back and forth. Me tell them
I want to promise you something today. We must fight together. No retreat and no surrender. We must hold them down till the end of time. The most important thing is that we will restore Biafra. May your soul rest in peace.
And I look up to the sky with tears in my eyes. For other Biafrans and for freedom had to die. We will never forget you as the days go by. You are always in my heart, you'll never be apart.
They fought for our freedom. They died for our freedom. They fought the Nigerian soldiers in the war front without food, without guns, for our freedom, for our life, for our own good, for our children. We love them, our heroes. We want them.
My heart bleeds when I saw them slain. Where will I be now if not then? They will remain indelible in my heart forever, 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 and never, and never, and never.
We serve in your plantation, and the way you paid us back with your bloody starvation. We play in our history that the death of our people is a mystery. No going back till we get to a victory. I had a voice now call for vengeance. I never get bomb, I'ma blow like a vengeance.
Yo, we will never forget our fallen heroes. Those who gave their life for us. Onitsha massacre, Iwata massacre, Aba massacre. We remember you. Alright.
Where will I be now? If not you, you died at Mali.
Yeah, we are starved to death because of our freedom, and they paid the debt for our freedom. Flag high for those that died in the genocide, fighting for you and I. There is pain in our heart, we bleeding inside, tears in the eyes of our fallen heroes.
This is for my fallen heroes. Give them a motivation, people. It's like I'm looking at myself in the mirror. Cause to be a gas, I need to be a nurse. If we did not retire, yeah.
They paid the ultimate price. Yeah. They died for the freedom of unborn child. Yeah. We live for the legacy.
Yo, we will never forget our fallen heroes.
us. Yeah, you know what it is.
It's like I'm looking at myself in
We
the
must
mirror.
revenge, and we must stand to represent who we are.
Fight on, brave boys, fight on, heroes of our fatherland. Pursue the enemy, harass him, destroy the invader. March on, brave boys, now that victory is in sight. March on and hasten the disintegration of the enemy already set in motion.
Fighting a war, knowing the difficulties, the odds against us, there is an element of fatalism, people feeling, well, if the world chooses to abandon us, then perhaps it is better we all perish. They don't ever consider a Biafra not free. They believe in either Biafra free or no Biafra at all. That means none of us living to see it.
I need Biafra freedom. We Biafrans, we need Biafra freedom. For this, I decided, even to die, that Biafra must have its own freedom.
I want us to work systematically towards the establishment of a good, progressive, and democratic society where all vestiges of privilege and social injustice will be abolished, and the rich contribute more for the welfare of the poor. If civil war comes, and I do think it is imminent, you're quite right, it will for us be the price of freedom. Our people here have for a long time been prepared for this eventuality, and I am confident of their readiness. I think that when it does come, that the people on the other side would be surprised as to what they're going to get. And I'm confident that it will not last long.
We'll surely come out as a nation because we're fighting a just cause. Even a little child on the street will tell you this. We shall never go back to Nigeria again. God's grace will surely emerge as a nation. And so, as far as this war continues, we'll fight to the last man.
This is what Biafra is, the end of the journey for a persecuted, massacred, pursued people. We have made all attempts at a democratic resolution of this crisis. I have offered open elections, plebiscite. I have offered just an open carte blanche suggestion, anybody who can find a democratic way of finding out the wishes of the people, let him suggest it and we will go for it.
Another Savior,
Holy, 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 Adimebujuku. Another Savior,
another Savior,
holy, 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 Adimebujuku. Another Savior,
holy, holy.
If you do not believe in what we are doing, then you better get out. We're not going to stop. God knows we can never stop until Biafra is restored. We are peace-loving people. We abhor death and killing of another soul. It's in our nature, that's how we are. But because of that, they have been coming and killing us all these years. We've kept quiet. They've been killing and killing and killing quiet. We have a case at the ICC. We have a case at Africa Union. We have a case at, what else again? Pending before the UN in New York. We've been to Geneva to tender our case. Before UN, till today, nothing. In fact, the more we complain to them, the more they come to abduct and rape our children, the more they come to kill us, the more they want to take over our land and our forests. And who told them that's going to be possible in our time? In a time, in a movement that I lead, you think you can come into our land and take it over? Oh dear. That means you don't know who we are.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. We have come for our evening section of the program. I appreciate everyone that has connected to the program this evening. Like and share on your platform, share to family and friends, share to your neighbors, invite someone to join us. This is an evening of Wotowoto. As you all know, the battle is still on. The enemies of Biafra, enemies of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and enemies of Mazi Simon Ekpa, they are not stopping. And as they continue to speak their lies and propaganda, we continue to debunk them. We give it back to them the same way they bring to us. Wherever you are, I want you to understand that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remains the supreme leader of IPOB. If you are interested in the freedom of the Biafran people, if you are part of this struggle, have it at the back of your mind that the face of the self-determination of Biafran people is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You can't challenge that. You can't remove that. If you remove that, the struggle ends. Anywhere you can go on this planet Earth today to speak about the issue of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be mentioned. Also, his disciple, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko, has also made a mark in protecting the legacy and images of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is why Mazi Simon Ekpa is in detention today. So, anytime you are defending Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and you ignore Mazi Simon Ekpa, you are making a great mistake. You are making a great mistake. For you to properly defend Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you must also defend the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko, because he did an amazing job. He was the one who made sure that the legacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not trampled underfoot. He was the one who made sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not ridiculed. What you are seeing that is happening in the media today was stopped by Mazi Simon Ekpa for a good 4 years. He was fighting the battle, and so many of us in the media joined him. Every single thing he has said before about this sacked DOS is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has confirmed today. Every prediction he has made about this sacked DOS, they themselves are confirming it today. Being an instrument in the hand of Nigerian government, being a political pressure group, working with the politicians openly, they no longer hide it. It is no longer hidden. They work with Nigerian government and they are challenging the authority of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. My fellow Biafrans, wherever you are, pay close attention. This is a very interesting time. A very, very interesting time. You cannot afford to miss. If you have made it up to this time, thank you. If you are still standing strong at this time, at this difficult time, thank you. Never give up. Never give up. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Whichever platform you have, no matter how big or how small, continue to defend the image of Biafra. Continue to defend Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and continue to support our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Remember the protest that is going to be held in Finland on the 4th of August. We have some days to go. That protest on the 4th is very, very important. And every one of us must be there. Don't play with it. Don't joke with it. It is something that must be done. Also, remember the case appeal of Mazi Simon Ekpa is coming up and it's going to start. The appeal is going to commence from the 5th of August to 21st. You must try as much as possible to be part of it. Do your own part. Do your own part. Support the international lawyer. Look for the contact on how to make contribution and make your contribution to support the international lawyer to defend Mazi Simon Ekpa effectively. Proper representation for Mazi Simon Ekpa is what we are advocating. It will be a shameful thing that Mazi Simon Ekpa is not properly represented again in this appeal. It will be a shame to you and to me. It is not enough to say, I love Mazi Simon Ekpa, I love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I am for Biafra. But when it comes to doing things that can influence the coming of Biafra, you will not. When you come to support, you will not. But you make a lot of noise. Try as much as possible to support. It is very important. So this evening, we are going to go into the Wotowoto. And you know, in most of our evening Wotowoto here, it comes from our sister, Achalu. I am going to bring up her broadcast, and we are going to listen to this very broadcast from the beginning to the end. It is very important. Since they say we will not have peace, they themselves will not have peace. Since they have refused to allow us to rest, they themselves will not rest. So this evening, I'm bringing up our sister Chalu to give them that Wotowoto they deserve. As you are listening, please like and share the program. As you are listening, like and share the program. Don't keep it to yourself. Make sure you share it with somebody. Don't watch alone. This evening program is important. The informations there are important to encourage Biafrans and also to let you know what is happening. IPOB has been restored by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Support the new DOS, led by Chris Wong. Anything you can do to support. Listen to instructions that are coming. While you are listening, apply critical thinking. We are not sheepish followers. Whatever happens, we follow the order of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with our brain intact. We ask questions, we make investigations, we keep our brain intact. Support the initiative of the unity of the Biafran people. It is the right thing to do. So let us go into this program this evening and hear what our sister Chalugo has to offer here this evening.
Greetings everybody. How are you guys doing?
We are doing very well. Thank you. Hi,
Kedi no nchabo mo, kedi ni ife na-eme. Oh God, oh. Kedi ye na-eme my people. Greetings everyone. Greetings onye ọbụla. Ebe niile na-agba gara. Hey, na wow. Na azakata nkol today amazi m mgbola ji wee buru. Azagide m call today, zagide call. Ike coach for me. You say, talk in here now. I say, I don't really understand. A lot of people now barale. I say, Wada, Nanda no one panic in Ojona to how Mulewa. Na Hana lament, na Hana barale. Imagine that Niha Medaha. They know the truth. Okay, for these people. They know what is playing, you know. How that's not also. They are just pretending. I just name a double that's no way in a medicine. ludo pasa na ha ka bụ n'ọkụ. They know. Because the level of people mụ na ha kwu today gosi that na ndị anụnwa ụgbọala go ha ebe ha tiri agbachibe ebe ha tiri agbachie ya ebe ha tiri isi otu ọ bụrụ na ala ọkụgo up nna Chineke nna afụbeghị m ụdị nwoke dị ka Mazi Nnamdi Kanu man that na this man that is na ọ nọ far ahead of these people. Unu fie na people know that ha na-eme na social media forget gwa ya they know that na already it is over for them. Otilo they know. Instead na Zagide call today Zagide call onye nke kpọbụ from Israel wee gbuwarụ m ọrụ si na eluigwe afọ ha around Israel si na ha pụta mee mkpọtụ buru flag mee enyi ha na a ga-alụ ọkụ ha up. Si olugoda level si yes na olugoda they know. Onya ka Chinasa ji wee na-agba ala na page yesterday, you know, because ọma ihe ifuru ha pụta si that's na liars that's na anyị na-atụ asị na onweghị niile ka ndị anụnwa receive nke mere olu ka olu toro ọ pụta yesterday na-asị na ọ bụrụ na a country receive something such letter that na enwere ihe ha na-ete that na onwere ihe a na-akpọ na ihe a niile bụpụta na social media bụ asị ọ makwa within nyanwa ile ya nye fụ na ọ na-agbalite baide ọ na-ata ahụ ha na-agbada n'ike within her she knows very well that na otilo that na ihe niile a na-ekwu bụ ezo because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can not come out sị na ihe a as in na o merie well na o mere ọ dịrọ possible. They know that na ebe niile na-agbachisibe so ihe a hapụta na-akọwa ịwọchi ya ọnụ mmiri okwu ị ga-afụ that na ahụ juru ha oyi. Yes, ọ na-aka mma in this life agba n'oke speed. Don't run speed because ịgba speed ị ga-emelụ alụ. Ọ bụrụ na ndị ama ihe na ha nwee good advisors ọ kaghị edịrị otu a ụwazilike egwuregwu sị na ọ bụrụ na ndị a bịakwutere na ya ka ala ịgwa ha na this road ha na-aga na ha ekwesịghị ịga ya. He said it. But today uche mefe mislead go ha onye ọbụla na-azọ isi onwe. They know the truth. Ha amadata na it is finished, it's over for them. They know very well. And they have Prince Kanu meme na n'Europe ha na-achị ọchị na-asị ịma ndị a dị nzuzu ha na-achị ọchị na-asị hey ọgbago ọsọ from Nigeria na ịma ha na propaganda bụ 5 and 6 na ọgbago ọsọ from Nigeria na ọgbanago Europe hey na o zuru ochi na o mere nke a na a na-achụzie na nọọsịzi na Nigeria ka sigo na ọka ọgbagozi Europe. Ha amaghị that na ya bụ guy that na ọ gara on a mission they don't know. Today anya ha emepego ha afụgo and the Prince Kanu abatakwana n'gosikwa ha na ya abatago o jechago dị iche nata ịma ndị anụnwa ha na-efilu na ha dị smart. Ha ma that na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is smarter than them. They don't know. Look at them. Ha na-achị Mazi Prince Kanu eme ọchị na ọgbago ọsọ from zoo na ọgbago ọsọ ha amaghị ihe ọ gara jee mee. They don't Chineke nna God abeg ndị adịkwa nzuzo ndị anụnwa amadị ya ha that ha know what is to come because she our video they don't know what is to come. Ịma na agbachite nkịta that's if ka ọ na-aga ama ihe na-ebule. We knew that na a day like this will come that na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ga-eme ihe o ji wee bụrụ leader. Ịma na ada akpọ ya onye ndu n'ọnụ. Ịma na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that's don't deserve that name. That name a na-akpọ ya oluri o meriti ya onye ndu nke a gosiri truly na ọ bụ onye ndu. He set up IPOB. Nobody set IPOB for him. This Emeka Emesri ha jekwata na-eme interview ọ na-akọghịrị ihe ọ na-akọ onye ahụ ọ dịbụ ka dama na ọ ga-akọ mmadụ ihe anụnwa ọchịchị eme obe. All these people are a bunch of failures. Ndị failure life fail. If you get now it is not clear na their faces. But to Chinasa continue anya bụ iwe Chinasa because onye nke ahụ tụtụ nwa smart. Ọma that na ọ chachago. That's all. Look at the logo number. Chinasa, well, I know that you can't wait to find yourself inside the game, and you can't wait because you are losing it already. That is the ega. Kena kuanga, gasikele, that need a gonga. Money from guy, only in a cage. If you get so, you people, ma, when I put as in our gullible ones, people now, man, even with a lot of gullible people at this movement. Sorry to say this. And when they now money here, they play. A lot of people don't even know what is going on. They don't even know that now, as in Lugo, he have believe. They don't make their as the findings. They don't do investigation. Go to their platforms now. Imagine in Ghana, what do you have? I said, now, Sudan, I say, I work all together. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that leg. If you get hard frustrated. Now Mazi Nnamdi Kanu again. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu monye KK odabu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that is, it doesn't know who KK is. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu meet the onye bu KK. Odo Chadoji, he does not know him. But if you go see a work for his downfall, go see Choka Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fail. You see, the heart of men is desperately wicked. They as in heart, they desperate. They want to pull down Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for nothing. Simply because he set up IPOB, he wants to restore Biafra for all of us, for betterment of Ndi Biafras. But to people like KK Oda, China Sanwo, Chike Dezem, Nanzrimike, and others, they don't want it like that. Ha choroka amorona warali n'ime potopoto ka ha will this struggle na ego. They don't want Biafra to come. These individuals saying for these wicked souls, wicked species, they don't want they don't want us to be free from zoo. Ha like even though they love it. Ha choka me prolong the struggle. Ke ebe na dayata ka ha weli na collect ego. Imana ihe anụnwa anadị mma bụ uru ndị nze, anadịghị mma uru ndị nze. They are not on a losing side. Ha na-again steady. Ma mere struggle ma emere ego ga na-abata steady. Ha ga na-eji their office na-anarụ Eastern governors ego. Anya mere iji wefu, they are fighting tooth and nail to retain that position. Information we gathered today with that, but that's not chico for 9 good years, going to 10 years. Like this office info had a bella today. People, somebody no more chichi, even as in the zoo, Hannah not 9 years. They are corrupt leaders now 8 years kahana. So they are as in they have stayed long overdue. But they are still fighting to retain that position. Ke na nego, ke do relevant, ke na shine. Just like here Prince Kanu Meme said today, I saw it on his platform. That now how remove Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that name Kanu from their mouth. You will see them vanish from in this thing air. You will just see them vanish away. Ihe ka people ha or they ka people ka na-ene ha anya ka amali ha ga-ekwupụta n'ọnụ ụbọ. That Kanu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ha na-akpọ n'ọnụ. Ha stop ịgba kịta si na ha bidoro nke ha move on. You will see them vanish like Uche before. They will vanish away because no, they have nothing to offer. Absolutely nothing. They are just there for money. Ego and Eastern politicians see na-enye ha na ego ha na-egwukọta ụmụ Biafrans bụ ihe na-echu ha ụla. They want to stay, they still want to retain that position. They want to pull down these criminals, getting the offense of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to them. How Mazi Nnamdi Kanu colon? We had a salon. How not got a video plan. We wanna, if that is Judas, Ilehana, your master. Your conscience, if you don't know church, if you don't know why, and now boss up with no more you're not choking. Oh, as if I had a man that. Immediately, Hallelujah, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Nalego, come when you get out. As in, have you done a also like getting as in restless? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu poses a threat to them, that name alone. Can you imagine nigga gravity? Show your coordinators here. Can you see how far about TJ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? How far can you see here concerning Onyendu? They will start seeing it as a threat. If you don't know what as sabo. Simply because need to a harmless question. Need to like to see how about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Can we hear put in the court? I can't walk again in the court. Can you way forward on Kanka? Hey, you don't have fantasy as sabo. You are working against leadership of IPOB. They will start calling you sabo. These criminals are enough. These crooks and wolves. That's it. Put on your page today. God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Threats to them, complete threats. They will start looking at you as a sabo. They will distance themselves from you because they are not whiter than white. How are they for? They sold Onyendu. They knew what happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. How me emelie? Oya melo ha ji we puta. Na fonye obona stand with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as sabo. Because that's not how I hear Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Can you hear that's not mother that say God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Whatever Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said goes. Hana Foki as a threat. Who are they? What have they done? What have they achieved? Can they achieve? How get you now for people as a not standing with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Now for that has a threat. Without Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who know you? Without that man, can you find yourself inside IPOB? How dare them start challenging Mazi? I don't really understand. Go to their platforms now and gossip regarding that place. How about the truth? They know that now against them. Chike doesn't isi Kanu je de papa. Chineke apugo go na agba mono. Isi Kanu pay for deceiving your gullible followers. Chineke melu de bedo pay for nga onu ni get you ready. No charge go. Chike doesn't pay for class now. I don't need to tell you. If for no class, you know na coat na dey rugged na ebere nke ama na obusu ge wo. Pay for Chris work, pay for grammar. If you steez. If you look at I don't know, did you notice the young man? Did you notice him? It's an honor Europe, it's an honor Switzerland, honor America, United States of America. Honor Nisim, ime bam amuchi koge. Ime ni how? Okay, his capacity, right? Ema the guy. Ema the man, ema iho memulu. Chika doesn't need the hair color because ema ne upus. Ine take kerosene. At least by now you go there, you have no info about him. You want to go some things, some details about Mazi Nnamdi, our new HOD, head of Directorate of State in IPOB. I'm a name. I'm going over. You will get idea. You can now you may how you go receive anyhow. It is not a threat. He make him. He beg you. He want swap him. Maybe now that's the change of follow go now. Now you know na Facebook now what already. Na so when the home pass, when the home man. Nothing. Ono just na so dale. Kita Mazi Nnamdi Kanu agwago ni oju we bulu hamadike. Eze nkoto nkonyiri mpuchi. Ona afuni everything abro noise. Everything no be noise. When you see people doing some certain things, keep your mouth shut. By this time last week, Prince Kanu the mission or Galalo. Oh, no, they smart. Oh, no, Kalema that's now one and a half was say if you're not getting not the Wakando will another plan. But all the foolish, not on social media now, what or now try hard to look go puru, ni him to sell an andoz of puru, get on a fukena. I never know what the need for wearing underground work is ongoing, unlike underground work on. Since 6 years, on and around underground till today, anything. But to see underground work, Prince Kanu that's Onye said under 1 week, it deliver. I put the result of it. But nothing. And then on social media, now as I know there is against him this year, we forget all and drone. Abamono, no get change or follow no now. For coming out to lie against me, to tarnish my image, tarnish other people's image, owner go suffer. That suffer going to just start and I just begin. This is just the beginning of you guys suffer. Mama God condescend the law, be defend the criminal said the go. Did I know you people? I'm a mono. Not the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu voice I hear before I join. Did I hear your voice? I'm a mono, I'm a busy. Also, Chuman Ketana, my drum, did I know where you come from? Continue and one of my business chicken. I don't know you guys. I'm a mono from anywhere. On your mobile Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The same him can no voice I will join your IPOB. I cannot choose you guys over Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's never done anywhere. Or me other possible. I can never choose you people over Onyendu. The man I heard his voice and join. So I don't know who do as the moon just so join the center or that or to see join the Kunusi will join ya. We have anything special about you people, but the man has been there kabashing, preaching the truth. Kabashing the truth, winning souls, as in facing reality. Ekupanya kuro gosi ani dia koro. Tao pajala anyeze. Ihu nu de jiku ogwo blackmail. Ochupa anwanyi, ochuhonwan. Eche no evidence against Onyendu. Kita all go clear to everybody that you guys have no single evidence against Onyendu. Una not get anything, nothing, absolutely nothing, just empty noise. I'm going to say no video, no get play cassette. What is still holding you guys? Give me a Kajuni play cassette in Dala. Mazi Checha one on Nana. I will on Nana Fudaze completely. All would talk alone, I would talk. You know fake assurance. But you know fake uche. Now, don't worry if I release, or what release you go? Give me a release. Merit gossip. gossip ụmụ asịrị just empty asịrị ụmụ nwaanyị as usual. Onya ka Uchechi release ụnụ adịgo disappointed because na ụnụ agago far na ịkparị Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ị gaghachizi azụ abụrụgo ọnwụ. Una cannot go back to na vomit again because nsi ụnụ nyụrụ n'ọnụ ji ụnụ. Hey, God, Chineke ekwekwana aka n'ụwa as a man ka m believe na nwaanyị. That's ka m bụrụ all my trust on nwaanyị. Look at the trust to Mazi Uchechi. Look at how their end is wedding. They ended up shameful. Shamefully. Unu ended up in a shameful way. Una don't end up in a shameful way. In your next life, learn how to be a man. Learn how to stop gossiping. Learn how to say no to gossip as a man. Mazi Uchechi alapụtago. All that is all apụtala ụna alapụta. All that is all in ụna aghọlị nke bụ that na nke ughọli. Ihe ọghọlị ụna adịrọ mma. I have evidence. If I tell you people, wee bụrụ na onye ndu chọrọ nwaanyị, ojekwa Kenya, Kenya, onya ka Mazi Uchechi ji amalụ para na social media niile, na-ama para everywhere. Or that's if ko nwere anything against onye ndu. Nothing. Today, na ụnụ achịkọta n'ụmụ nwe ụnụ na bis. Ụnụ na-asụ kọtọkọtọkọtọ one place. Una no fit do anything. Mazi is 1 billion ahead of you guys. Una no because I don't know something. By now, you can't even level you got on this struggle. But you guys fail. Unu fail, they fail. I have evidence. I follow no cassette. Na life on your degree. Go on, be like from Kono. Okay, because now leader of indigenous people of Biafra. For that reason, where's the right to be life can work it as a man. When that's when right is happy in life. When right. A man not go out for as in for so many years. A man not go longer several times. So when right EP life yeah. When right for a minute more for as in for a week. Go kulu mendo because no as in not only with the run of Biafra. Fear on the Chineke Popo, fear on the shame on you people, shame on each and every one of you. Crown unu bemalo, unu bunti hojo. Get to calling pot to Chaco. While in unu ne bia jondo. Unu put the master of our John Duno. The gatherings na gather all over Europe. Gini ko is he not for Ekpa? Is he not for John Do? Unu gana George Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. A man who chegolunka several times. Or chaho na anya. If not for anything, for that nga alone. Nga ana appear every now and then. Une jigodi consider the man that's not na abani. As now the man will be a human being. Nobody is perfect in this life. If at all, na allegations soon in a bonyon do unu wee pụta conspire because of ego no nalo ka unu pugo Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unu afugebo no landiro nwono ọnwụ egwu no ncha ihe na akọva n'unu niile criminals ntoshi. I can't imagine that. I can't just believe it that name will let them defend these criminals. I believe that name will let them defend all these cowards. God forbid. Chineke forgive one. I believe that name will let time that not standing, not defend these fools, these bastards, these idiots. I did not know that name will let time in this my life. You defend the Roman cowards. I defended fools, thinking that my money defend the people. One of my fools that we gather enemy in my life. We gather others enemies against myself. And then they defend the bomb. Today look at them. Criminals, look at them. Look at fools. Look on the white. That's the moment they whiter than white. We defend the homo cowards. We defend the homo fools, homo criminals. The money mongers. Money mongers and poor mongers. Never power land on. A man who put you into power, Kepa is in a fight. Are you not a criminal? Only Brunyoshi. When Lion Ibu came out and said that they're going to expel Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from IPOB, these fools never said anything. These bastards never mentioned as in said a word. They never said a single thing. They're backing up. These fools, these non-entities. They never shouted on that guy. They never cautioned that idiot. They never cautioned Lion and Mafia. They never cautioned him. Rather, they backed him up. because na ha amachago meeting. I said it that time that na ihe abu meeting anọ na awa na ha agbo safe na nkete na ihe abu the meeting gatherings of vultures. Today ọmachago lion anụ ọfịa pụta mepe ọnụ ụjọ atụrụ ọ bụrụ na ịma na nwatakịrị nna ya dịnyere oshi na-eji ọka agbawa aja ọ bụrụ na ọ bụghị ụmụ cowards sendiri lion man na ha nọ solidly behind lion man ọ gaghị make that statement but ụmụ idiots ha back ya up. At the end of the day, they are now singing the same song. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been expelled from IPOB. And Omego Nkaza. Oh, Jibawan Nunefe, Chukwa, Fiano, Chineka Wamoko. A man that puts you into power. A man that made you who you are. That picked you up from bush. A man that picked you up from a forest. Make you as it made you irrelevant before the people. Go on turn on the back. Say no, they make you Fiano, Chineka Wamoko. Omu buono ncha. Omu buono ni no buono. Una flavor no la glomon. Una fudi unu metelu. O metere bru. Una metego and unu ge-bru. Obu ge bru ono. Una metego unu ge-bru. Onye zaka onya po. Otu unu zaka wala unu ge-po ya. Unu ge-po ya. Una afu be anything. Una ama unu je for una mind. And I have to go yanga. Now for life no one million na one putazi. But all ge mo fan na ya. Onye asịrị nwụọ na anwụ. Yes. Ọ bụghị onye agwara ya nwụọ na-ewuchi anya nwụọ. Yes. Mmadụ abụrụ Chukwu. Onwe onye bụ chi ibe ya. Ọ na-afụ ya. Otu o si wee nọrọ head of you people unu na social media na-achọ onye unu ga-scam. Chiri mkpụrụ anya wụsadazi wụkwasa na pockets of Biafrans. Unu na-achọ onye unu ga-egwute wayo. Bịa na unu gbuo wayo. Bịa na again ka m fụ that idiot ga-enye unu ego. Let me see that vagabond that will give you people money again. Ka mma ma alọ na agba that person. Come on, we see on that person. Come again, you never again. Let me see the person that will give you money again. Come watch ya. Come again, you no money again in this struggle. Like I see. Come you no get with the salary again. Ever, or drop possible. General Choloro. General, go and look for work. Go and look for work. I play the charity organization. General Choloro. General, I say it don't cast. Otilo. All Google, it is finished. Jebeziano no na alụsigo ndị oshi ụmụ anụmanụ nwụrụ anwụ. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tinyere ụlọ na siti unu nọ ọsịsị unu litu unu tọnụ against him. Mgbe ọ na-etinye unu na-atọ ọnụkwa ha against him. Unu agbakwa ya note that na ịnọ na Kuje prison. You cannot appoint us. Let us wait until you come out. Unu wholeheartedly unu mee ya ihe anụnwa. Unu mee ya acknowledge, mee ya accept. Na power. Today, osisi unu lituo ka ndị ọzọ tekikwa ofa ụnụ tanzie si na ụnụ asak ya n'ime unu na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ka onye sak ya ibe na Chineke nna God abeg God na ọbụfụ n'ụwa onye na-anwa onye ka egbe ozu nwụrụ anwụ. It is only a dead body bụ ọkpọdaazụ ọgbatọrọ go. Onye Kanu, that no. It is now the living duty to carry the dead body. Tinye na Ochiaja. Ozuwura onye na-ama. So ozu onye na-ama onye Kanu. Ozuwura only a dead body. Otu unu no na-ama that na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu go all ramifications. In and out, everywhere. Okay, we're for now. A man in the prison na head of you people. Unu na sokoto na social media na-etegeri. Unu che na by writing. Unu che na by egwu ọnụ. Iche na by egwu kwarata ọnụ. La ụmụ nwoke na-akụ asịrị ka nwaanyị. Na-ekwe ile ha si aghọ nkọ. Ụmụ nwoke na-akụgharị asịrị ka nwaanyị. Na-agba kwarata ọnụ ka agbọghọbịa. Nke furu iche na ọdịmba. Enwe na-agbọghọbịa ka ọ bụ. Na-agbọghọbịa nọ n'ime. Look at them. Ụmụ agbọghọbịa na-agba kwarata ọnụ. Shameless people, actionless fools. Actionless bastards who don't want action, not even single one. Uchechi, Biamazi Uchechi, Barara Bia here to go come on, Barara Bia this side, Barara Bia side, Bia here, Biaba. It's not getting them. Did I hear you say that when you are circulating on social media, that's an ask me if I go divorce for you? Which husband are you talking about? Uchechi come to did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu married you? Ubasi adere ịgba nkwụ ọkwada deka that's the minute that can let the mother is rọba mmanya tiwa kọna rọba mmanya tiwa ha Uchechi si na onye na-anụ gị bịa ihe kafeta side a bịa pụrụ ebe a Uchechi si na onye na it's na onye bụ your husband anọcha m ihe ikwuru ọfụma it's na your husband bụ onye dị na anwụ ya alụ onwe ihe na-eru gị Uchechi it's na oge I don't get you that na asị na ịfile go divorce with Tididu Chineke kwakwa come on shut up that your stupid mouth onye ala onye na-anụ gị come on sọtọrọ gị na kwensa dị just ofu nwe na-adọkpụgharị come on jee chọọ nne that boy ka o dị ọsịsọ n'onwe ihe na-eme gị n'isi come on jee chọọ nne that boy ọ dị ka ị na-apụ ọ dị ka onwe ihe na-eme gị n'isi ị bịara ịsọtọrọ onye ndị ọnụ kedu ndị na-emerụ nwa ọnọdụ iwu onye na-anụ gị who dey marry you na-apụ ala ka onye si na-anụ gị onwe ihe na-eme gị na brain is there something wrong with your head? Can they not be a match for? Onwe ihe na-eme gị do you think we don't know your story? Come on get inside also before I'm not serious and all ọ dị ka ịlaba ha ịtọ ị na-abịa gwa ole ndị what do you mean? Na gịnị na-eme? Come on get inside also ka nnutewe onugwu na ala ada agwa gị information that na asị na ịfile divorce or no divorce I get go to the normal traditionally before you know ihe anụnwa that na na-file divorce ka onye ma gị did anybody recognize you na Kanu family onwe ihe na-eme gị n'isi when you marry to onye ndu is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu your husband how when Biafrans get on to you for record purpose did they ejere enu agafua did they ejere enu this agafu woman that immediately after Nambara ezibe na itochu mmanya kwụwa rọba eji wee bute mmanya nkwụ ọcha be nna ya to dance dawa onye ọbụla turn ọka ana so nke onye ndu wee na-asị hey that na kedu ihe a ga-emezi after ka a nataziri onye ọbụla narie before the arrival of Uwazurike wee buru ọgịa wee landia that was the as in the end of the party onwezi ihe mere eme onye ọbụla na bride price ya pụrụ mgbe a na-alụziri so after Obiaburu cancer nye onye ndu onye disturb onye ndu ịma desperado to aka their life na dey na like this na their life dey be desperados people that really want to marry a high profile person as in obido dey disturb onye ndu worry kudo onye ndu share this video to Uchechi inside other woman share the video to her so with this woman this agafu video dey disturb onye ndu onye ndu wee chekwu mpempe wee sị na ọ bụrụ that na ọ karịa ka echenuka as in ka akwa 1 or 2 persons ka eche na-ego be nne ka echekwuo ha diary otu a ka esi wee megide at the end of the day onye ndu jee nga onye ndu akwụozi that diary onye ndu akwụozi dị ụgwọ isi disa gafu kedu ihe apụta today na-aka na-edo onwe as wife Uchechi who marry you Uchechi you say na who dey marry you I don't understand. Now who be your husband? Can it be na be another one or be? I don't understand. They say you file a divorce for you. Which husband? Madam, come on, get inside also. Come on, enter inside. Come on, watch also from here. What kiss your drug in one? Now who they marry you? Now who marry you? What do you mean? Say this woman, nobody married her. The day I can rub the rubber at the end of the day, no pussy. Tamara target see where me hanoma. Tamara target see where Jesse came at the end of all Makawu to saddle. Before you know it, on to change. That was the end. 1 year when you keep on, you're gonna go quote the truth. She can never say the truth. Chukwuwagoko, let me block you. Come on, fuck out from my page. Come on, get out, bitch. Come on, get out from your idiot. Nyala. If you get today, her attention or not attention, I want my wagging. We shall come on, get inside, madam. Come on, now go inside or it's okay me. In our body, it's a next nigga pull on you to die. It's a next nigga pull IPOB down. What is still keeping you? What is still delaying you? Get even me pull over here down. If anybody you put divorce, or you're not go first as in at the first place. Now they marry you, this woman. Go ahead. family. Onyoshi. You just want to belong, okay? Shine, or and I be why you put divorce. Now who recognize you there? I'm mother's wife. Or when you think that we are doing on here, and I be a social media. And I do relevant na social media. Now I can't come make I do relevant eba. And I be a come with the power on a page was a capital to come to war on. Of the country that today, and I be put Thomas and Nnamdi Kanu. And I send us an FI no divorce or no divorce. I get because those are more before you know good divorce. Can happen on that thing no again. I want to again. Just imagine this thing. In a Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, your husband, yet I not marry a one get it. And I be a clear Mulani who you are not. But one wow. Good idea. Because share this video, just share this video. And they hate the members because they live fake life. Thank you for my name, but I never been any fake life na social media. Or when you make on the question. If you say we don't know the story, like you say we don't know the story. But I'm very tired. I remember hearing what job. I be a calling you, and then the dance, and then come in now, and I'm not gay. So, when I forget how they want to put that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I forget, and they don't finally put that IPOB and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. God, I beg you. I'm not against your pool down because you have to pull over down. That's why they did not allow her to enter kitchen. I'm telling you, yeah, man. We have wanna be side chick. Only about side chick. I put on a get on a for. Regard the Liano. I want to let them now become truly more good year. I want to say to stop what people not but on top, she went and be whining and dining with those insulting her husband, trying to pull down her husband. Now he said that lawful. Now, see, can't pull walk all together. Can't pull Mazi Nnamdi Kanu down. That's another join to get pulled when you do that. And this same deep ability, so this woman, say picture, jolly, Netalo, you know, for check a leg. Up with that, that's nice and all final for divorce. Even on your fear, or do not continue shining without them until then. Just to continue shining. Continue using that name to shine for the meantime. Okay, now I get you. I get you at the Chapu Kano. I cannot have Chapugino. I kept was away poor. When I call shit. I put he had no what the brand behind the Madame Issy Punk. One easy. Oh, one year. The bullet don't you wear figure, none a fight on you do. Now, call you nonsense in any way you see all. He had to do children do for one day. No one be to wear trauma, no, not to be a man car, a long man a club, just some more rubbish talk. Oh, nonsense, I can't what you see all. I just said, would you let disturb our ears? No one be to wear the trauma, what you can one man, what you can get club, what you can go to imagine. So, you do that as an onion do that job at that. Just so that's all my comment when it's in order. And when you put an alcohol and not clean up and down. I don't really understand. You know this story gone people. I want to make that more trophy and they're putting. We had that, as a man who relevant to the struggle. And when you let distract people. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Jail Club, is that a problem? And we all judge on a distance now. Is there any bad thing in this hotel? When you denounce to go Biafra, the answer is no. Then why are you worried? Why are you disturbed? Can you hold your headache in Yeki? So you cannot live his life again because not our leader. Yes, everybody wanted the story now, my sister. You heard the story, yes. I know nobody married her. Just like Prince Meme said. If they remove that name Kanu from their mouth tonight, in another hand, they will vanish away. They will just disappear in a twinkle of an eye. You will see them no more. So they know what they are doing. Do they want to still remain on social media? If they stop mentioning that name now, that will be the end of them. You will stop seeing them. Look at them. Can get see what one boy sales boy. See, I bido tata agama na obuzi manager na this my company. Ya manage the other sales people. That's the because she said that's not sack you come from my own company. Don't you come from shop? Don't you come from company mo? Na ma was irrelevant. No brother mu was the company. No nya wa was ye. Na ma go no ya na other my sales representative. No have was that he had one company mo. That's not you come. Keko si sound no nant. The up as in under I said the up IPOB. Are they the founder of IPOB? What did they know about IPOB? Can they about this in jail? Is it not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that called them and appointed them? He was the person that gave them the office that they were managing before Asak. So, maybe Sako Sak as super Sak, yes, you know where but you know, a man who made you who you are. And I called Yakoko. In us, that they might be one, Nanda wanna have distractions. They just want us to remain like this. They just want us to be doing a back and forth, so that Kahawali will have a rich. Kahawali and I gather money. Kayana powerful, Kayana Walani. All of us, how many people will go like this in jail? A lot of people are one at this struggle. So yeah, we get you up at a no, it's not done. But to these people, they don't want Biafra to come. That is why. How do you know? And what maybe? I say, I do this. I say no. For what? You put an everywhere. American a platform, Ghana, American, can you get on a chop? What are you guys looking for? Okay, now that you people say that now, and Onyendu is no more our leader, now IPOB. Okay, now, can you work forward? What is you guys work forward now? Can you work forward? Nothing, just my social media. And I wasaga, and I hear on. I want to know the busy leader. Can you work forward? Can plans on? Can you plans on how to restore Biafra? Getting another plans on. Only one way zoo over time and way gives you why. And you know this that's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was away for 6 good years. Oh my God. I have no struggle on way more than so Okita no just captain and bamba Kana drag here. I sack you, I know sack you, I sack on you, we know sack on you. All you have put the strategies on. All you have people who share that's going to distract Yabi. Okay, now that you said that let's start to go Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, can you work forward on how to restore Biafra for us? How can you people do it now to restore Biafra for all of us? How? Obo Ghana platform yesterday na TikTok. Eba can you be the chief? Obo Ghana full people are principal officers, gentlemen, not touts like you people, not vagabonds like you people. That's you don't get people that is you don't get empty no they will be flowing. And they flow. That is that's not what they humble. They want to be receiving a from us. How do you too big you can't do Nike? My business chicken does them before you know reach here on a tomato capusu. Okay, that's a cog. It then you said you got there most. Chicken doesn't matter mepe. Anya cho dili da chuku wa oko. Chineke kwa oko do wase. Fear no. Chineke kwa oko. We don't want that kind of coward leader. Anya cho the principal officers ahụ. Agwa anyị ma na mmiri ka agwọ mmiri n'eko. Ịkpọ ya na call ọwa. That's opi ke ụdị kapton ọ ga-eji wee gwa okwu ike ụwa agwụ gị. Ihe ọ ga-agwa okwu please. I'm busy. That useless man, that useless old fool. I want him fear no shame on you. Chukwa wana goku. Ego abune no chineke puono. I think I want him oga for intimidating me in this struggle, you go suffer. If you want your office, did you know how I started? If you want your office, never me intimidate. I'll wagging. Fear no shame on you. Chukwa bono no chono. Chineke ogo no oku. And actually, that feel too big. Anybody in our midst again. Enough is enough. I'm going to look at the platform yesterday on TikTok. Prominent people, prominent principal officers. It does, he can voice in that email to her. And I know what their speech. They as white as snow. Speech help water. They sound. The welcome question. Unlike when you ask a China one question, China one fear will show on you to go on. China your ball. It was fear watching us a war at the you have that one, please don't ask me that stupid question. China someone get a game where I'm powerful. Get a game where I'm powerful. China someone wrong wookie. Or that I didn't target on. You know, go see better. See, I will show on you. Show on you. You know, go better for you. Or that I didn't on my ega dick or no akorogi. It was idiot attitude about Tonyo Dobito. This idiot went to my Mazi powerful. Pito Kubo Pinchi. See again. On my pihon or dance on my pihon name. Nothing happened this man or Kahamufu. China see Puya got you. I don't say an egg out there about the meta zero to on your sheet, crooks and wolves. Criminal, you met out of 20 on your bookie, Udoshi. I actually done Chibu. I actually in disguise. We don't want criminals. I actually not Gana in Tidodo. Gana know our cry. Gana Watana Yofa. Gana attention. When you call them, when you reach out to them, they will respond. I actually done Banko. I actually done the Wotowoto. Lead and then I'll be I actually lead and then before I sack all, I get no condition. A new condition, or I get in a sacogi, a booty put there because of a corgi, a booty put up, I could say that your call. I actually that can leader in IPOB again. Imagine Zurumike. If I am a phone, we don't have a bedroom voice. Which will make a bedroom voice as in bedroom voice also IPOB struggle or forgetting. Getting your motive of use bedroom voice and answer call. This will make a someone like either make a that bedroom voice. This will make bedroom voice or you only do by room. I don't want to afford the change you again. This will make a show on you. Email out of this trouble. It does email out and Jema or wagging email out. Email on your kitchen whether your last card to go to one. Now, quality now, as a now quality in Germany, or when you hear that Tolaka, and now quality in Germany. Here, if you might purely use the bedroom voice, there's a call. You may use the bedroom voice. You will get a call, a leader. Zakor, this sound, see, okay, no problem. Okay, me hagame, let me put call through. Let me do one or two. You can't be bedroom voice. You may use the bedroom. So Chineke more people, he use the bedroom voice for. This will be called that dragon on one. It got that for what? For using people because of your power. For intimidating people, giving us condition before I go to Chukuga Pugono. Oh, you sure. And I'll be a Melanie bedroom voice for as a what for? For what exactly? Why? What can get a why? Chicken doesn't message and then yes. Or they respond to on a be always busy doing nothing. Chicken doesn't is always busy doing nothing. On a I'm a target. Am I with his target? I don't know. Chinas are always sending me on a mission. On a pretending. And you're team mama. Can I get a boss at a look? In a talking on my impulse on your sheet. In a team mama now, as a chuku pro bono. Only go. Show on you. Don't worry. Away from all men, that's in my bone or crack. Oh, no, I don't know that I put there. As on another one, let them do analyze. Look at them. Look at them as in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu analyze. Just imagine in Kenyan condition or to get boy. For what? Now by force, I'm a 1 year, but what is my business with you? You want it? In a bedroom voice, I want another China to power kitchen. I'm more romantic. China let me romantic or no shit. Only very deep out to other book can work for. For what? One of show you they defy. No show around. Leader nature na leader. That's a normal leader. Leader say oh we have one put on one. And then they will answer you normal. Without attaching anything, without using any kind of voice, any kind of nonsense. That's it, without it, you avoid the call, I think a leader. Or the understandable. You want to know this is my leader? No, I'm talking to my leader. Please hold on. I know your leader, not leader Ruana. Leader Chao. Every time you're not Chao. Leader Chadazi, leader Chao. The same you put a email and then they can analyze it. It's just for your own. It's just for people. It's just for every man. So my people now forget. If only that they know what is coming for them. They know how much nobody now they way. About you do not hype capital and nothing is happening. After messages so who can sell behind it. Man can all no you can have one kata. To the children want. As no get you guys not getting. Come on, they will go on how to clean her name from Akamala Yogi or Botane Puggy and let the color a conflict. If you go near that is our we never know why you would that you will do Uroki. You will do Uroki. Upon a conflict letter. If you do all your sin out of Job Yana on a table classy whether that is the only boss swap. Just imagine Oyana swap on a beer classy. That's not I wouldn't a country that no target here receive a long way Hannah, but now who that is among will find Yaha way by UK. No one you want to a diguna for you when I got your Royke, you put out the IPOB, Royke, Luese, he checked the head to your tickets when that is your ten about the Gaka. If that's it, look at what I don't know, Babylon, no more. In a claim will not dig it. It said that you know, you put a gig, Genial, may or brown, you will hear Royke, Luese. Coming up about clear your name, if that is name, Mary. No more to cake, upon the country, our one. No more of it. I'm not so put on every time I walk on the G on the map. I walk on the G on that, a G on corner now. No one in a poor corner. In a telling if you're I'm a mamma. I'm going to a country out. I'm going to have a sleep boy. I'm going to have a boy. It tells me, I want to take the name. Is there one? Is there still good name? God forbid that. As long as they went far to insult our great leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that is when they lost it all. Yes, but they don't know. If that's me here, we had never that's now. Madam Chekeleke, Ghanaian have full assurance. Now, you think so that boy release it, destroy Guarasa, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu destroy a pull ya down. At the end of the day, I know just near go up to the hall nothing. When you go up town, I know boy at the hand of water. Has to go that's now. Madam Chekeleke use to go. Uptama lay take it. It's okay. In this life, never you fight on you, but that's on your mouth, your God. You want fight on you, but that's on your mouth, Chigi. In one leg, I won't move in also. Because I can't still find the reason why these people get you a put that. Say that my heart sat I know you do. Now, my mother now they cannot come back. What for? Can even how? Can they make it? Like, I don't understand. I want to gini ka ebe gido ihe nka wee bee mma n'aka nke gini jizi wee mee na onye ndu nọ na prison how ya ka a ga-eji wee pụtazie na-ata n'ishi meje na-amaghị aka mgba. Imagine ụmụ touts na-emenwuru anything in life. Lion man kpọgudo ntụ na Brazil, kpọgudo ntụ na Brazil, ọ dị aka isi ojugo obulie fon ya si na ọ na-eme vidio. O mee vidio otu anụmanụ ọ na-ekwu ihe dị ka a ga-ahụsi anya na-akọghịrị na a ga-asak Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from I remember the day Metu called him on phone. He joined Metu's program. That one na Metu no life. Ihe niile ọ na-akọghịrị Metu wee jụọ ya si ya, can a tenant sack a landlord? Or say yes. Na ọ bụrụ na that landlord anaghị eme ọfụma na ndị tenant ga-agbakọ aka chụpụ the landlord. That day ka mma na that guy nọ under influence of ntụ. That day ka mma na ọ na-aṅụ that na ọ na-akwụ ihe ọkpụkpọ. That day ka mma na the guy bụ onye powder. Onweghị ihe ekwutere na onye abụ onye ihe nkechi. The man bụ onye powder, onye nkechi. Ọ na-ekechi na-atụpụ. Metusia ise gịnị? You mean that as in na tenant ga-agbakọ aka chụpụ landlord or say yes, not possible. Mmadụ onye a gafego na ọbụrụ ozi mmadụ. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu anyị niile nụrụ voice a wee join ya IPOB. Ka mmadụ mepere ọnụ sị that na a ga-asak nwunye, then the struggle agaba n'ihu. Okay, juzie ha for the past 6 years Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are not here with us. Gịnị ka ha bịara achieve? Okay, now that they say that they have sacked them, gịnị bụzi their way forward? How are they planning on how to restore Biafra for us? On this social media, go to World Chinata, ka ifu di ihe ọ na-akpọ di ka ifu di akpọ na-ebe ọ dịka onye a na-asagharị n'ọnụ na-enwe reserve ga-enweta egwu Biafra. Chinasa nworu na-enwe reserve n'ọnụ, onwe reserve n'ọnụ, onwe n'aka, onye nọ ga-enweta egwu Biafra. Ife ọ na-alụ ubereughere mkpani superior. Magalime agba m ụmụ ọ bụrụ na ọ bụrụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu taa gbafuo kama mgbe ọsọ ịsọ ka onye ga-eme nwunye n'ụbọchị n'ebe onye na-ezo ihe a faithless man ga-enweta egwu Biafra. Nwoke na-atụ uche igosi ihe na kamera ka su hapụ efia ka hapụ inwe onye ọ bụ onye a ka unu na-ebili ifu ọchị na-asa nna alụ umekwara onye Nyabido ọ bụrụ na ọ dị capable na ọ chọrọ ịsa Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from his office. Chinasa won't take go a bold step. As in a bold step, we can go to the guy for we have go to his face. Kamari, yes, that's not woman enough. You can't just be hiding name and bottle a toothless bulldog. A toothless bulldog, name and bottle up and down. It's not by you. Whoa. Show your face, man. Open up, show who you are. Also, everybody know me one day. It doesn't matter how you are setting people up. When they cannot get me. I'm a future you need no know has it. Man do they send it. One man we had in among. I'm ahead of you guys. Chinasa word the man enough may pay you in a body. Open your face. Maybe you look behind the camera, as in look behind door. Name bottle, a wooden keta, now go jealous. In our walk a yuja, a boja potential go janapo, Jesus Chaliha Nine, Chinata will give the Chali, give him Janina Gasre, give him a okay, Kajalani, give the Chalihanina, not before social media end. Chinasa will with another plan. The answer is no. You have no single plan. Football plan you with it. Everyone said, oh, need me. Couldn't even say, I mean, only and he had to fake it. Nature, but nowhere let them send it. That's night, but when reports on us 72 countries say, be easy, say, be smart. Keep me a Italian that can you way forward. No single way forward. All you hear your cowards fail to ask you. It was a way forward, but no simple way forward. No way forward, nothing. One zero. A man with a lot of things in his year. A man who wants to get you may restore Biafra. Go on our marker. That's really let me come to put an arm marker. Really let me a whole elephant. The water swallow elephant. Come back with an arm marker. That means so much on a woman. On a one die. And una go die. Chinasa, if from Ghana go, I am promising you that ni Jaya. You guys so everybody can mess your forget. A way for picture you deny in our blog, Kayan or is your fear. He had Google 100%. Now you be this. If you go on, or say so over get better marage. If from Ghana no one are quagging. Buga ni he get better land the bigger land, and he get better nobody will help you. Watch you. I don't know who can you see. I got your wall and now we are in our body. Oh no, never. Another trio is a command. Never command the galley. Since that you was the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and I don't push or chichi push the same, and I don't push the same or chichi not chichi, go was the head of DOS in Wah. All go on we had a man. You had a name on there, Onopia, when I met freedom fighting. Onya go on and freedom fighting, Chinasa. Chinasa asked man jogging. Onya go na photo to Racha, Nensolari go one, or they let freedom fighting, Chinasa. Chinasa happen on one, you go one, you happen again. Chinasa balo weguru. Chinasa melo wegere. Netazi, need useless in life. Ina megale. Ina ngalo pusu achichi na achi. Pusu na po eputana epu. Ina no microphone na epu. Na abakumba na atusa. Ina abakumba ona pugu ona pugu nike. Na pugu efu biye. Ina susu. Kili di chalo Bruce doesn't get next. Get the results. Get a good mechano na achieve nothing. Ono na poto. In fact, the kita is God is worst. Because oko anyo onla. Abachele benine. Onu selunenu mili. But then everywhere they go locked up. Nothing now. The era of propaganda has come and gone. We are facing reality now. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but we all are facing reality now. Kita kono what that move. Prince Kanu me. Kita kono what the meaning of that move. Ono na social media now mu lele. Okay, let me block this idiot to click angry face. Kampia will block on a keep it, that's not name. I'm gonna rest in peace, bitch. Trout. You don't belong here. Oh, your money. If okay. Get that one now. Get that the men of Kuno, Chinasa, since 6 years, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on a prison. In our Bruce or Chichina, IPOB, get Chicharo, Canebe Landry, or pay that of Napoto, and while our Fonana, or Wember is faithful. Operate Chicago, Echiana, Ichigo, Mogo Nina, Gara Nina, Banina, Woman's image of their name, narrated Biafra, he had in there just for rubbish. In our labor, Chito Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, ginger blood, no shade everywhere. Only one of a wife and all pushing a walking thread, your local government here. The following day, no, they will go down, all in our for the past 6 years. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on a prison. If you get the image go, get on what image go. If you get your grand again, can you say grand did you know anything about leadership? Did you know anything about freedom fighting? The answer is no. On your way here, we're one here. On your way here, that's on your way here with one all. On your way here, a possible on carry. Oh, you go watch it soon all over the world. They've been in the 72 countries now, your mates. Come on, more science for now. It's not easy. If we want to wear that's all you do. Don't wait, Kaleka. And then cotton calling you, which it's not a guy name. You think a guy name, Abby? Oh, we're going to feed now. I'm not for you. Can you imagine that? He had it. I'm not going to know what social media go end. Not be here end. I'll go end. Away home pass time. Put empty con. Away from we have no email. Wicked species. Chole, a woman than Nnamdi Kanu go. Kono, Chidem Biafrans mind, now poison against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for what? It is our mind, especially this is short and for Chinasa Woro. Agunechi, Chinasa Woro, Agunechi, Ibu diver. If a man die for, another na ya nwere soludo onye kwara ego ka ọ na onye lọ gị onye oshi ị na-abịa aghọrị ndị ị na-achị anụmanụ nwụrụ anwụ si alụshemọ iwu ekwesu onye oshi ịfụna ya onwe ọfụ plan unu ji ụnụ na-arụgharị ka ị gbachara ugbo owo kedie ndị nya okeke jere amị ndị ebeputie na dị ndị ibe na melu Chinasa Nworu ndị ibe na melu gịnị melu ka ibe mezi inu wetin happen can you way forward now that you have succeeded in sacking onye ndu ese na esa gị gaa n'ikwere ekpe ka ezi way forward na ka way forward hey alume God abeg Chineke ekwekwana ka daadị ka mkpụrụ ụchụnyere onwe m Chinasa ese na ọ na-asa gị ya na onye ndu ngwa ka way forward kedu the next move na to take ka ọ na social media on source of Facebook noise the same onye ndu ise that nothing go get gosi n'iru gị Chinasa wepụtara anyị proof evidence wepụtara anyị evidence ebe onye ndu sị gị ga-egosikwana your face nye anyị the evidence we want to see it Chinasa wepụta the video evidence maọbụ short clip maọbụ edemede maọbụ voice note ebe onye ndu gwara gosi Chinasa Muhammad Abbas egosikwana your face na this Biafra struggle show us evidence before ọnwụ egbuo gị gosi anyị evidence onye oshi criminal in as for freedom while he did that he pay gosi gị are you not a killer are you not a kidnapper criminal show us your face bring forth your face Muhammad Abbas share the video share it so that the others join anyị share the video you a criminal ọnwụ egbugo gị ịpụta na-alagharị ile na-alụgharị na-aghatagharị eche na o nwere ihe pastara sọsọ egbe ọnụ ise kọmandị emechaa buru flag biri ọkwa Kuwait ka ị nọ emechaa bilie dazi aka na-aba aghọghọ ofu aka ngwụgwokwu next time no believe me try ya don't go and form your own ị na-abịa claim one of in IPOB onye oshi nwụrụ anwụ bịa claim ya na nna gị ọ bụrụ na IPOB you as in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been in this movement before Ekpa so go and create your own as in name the too big you may obey if anywhere saki go you are no more a member you are as in you have been expelled forever when anything that for the kind again omoncha jebelu no one kai my low wine it is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or Mazi Nnamdi Kanu onye ndu forever whether you like it or not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the reason for the season he is the man for the game. You guys are empty, we won't pass out. We don't have anything to offer. Only noise. 6 years, no plan, no strategy, nothing, no forging ahead, nothing till today. Going on our battle. Onye modu nkosu nara. Get on our battle. 6 years, nothing, no strategy, nothing. And then on social media now, one no click. Do you think we are restoring Biafra on social media? The answer is no. We don't restore Biafra on Facebook. You guys should go and get a life. Jebelu no one, jebelu form one go. Happen no Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with IPOB. Onwe ihe gbasara anyị na ụlọ tie. After all, egwu nrite go na IPOB akariana. That is akarigo so many things. Ụlọ na-abụ ala. That we have a Cuba say, piano buying strategy so on how to restore Biafra. More than come talk. Can I mind that? Just ordinary human being. After that, you know we have passed. Oh, you do not prison. That's name methods are flying. Name me Hana Fanya. When I be able to sing couple. My people, let me go. Good night, everybody. Let me go back to sleep, people. I want to appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys for joining me today. One thing I actually may go no matter about us now. Obo no bro Mazi Nnamdi Kanu nwere onye ọgwụ. Ine this three Umuamadi this criminal sanu maya na ono gafudas na ndanu go nwere anything ha pass nothing. They pass nothing. Onwe ihe ha ha just on social media for nothing's sake. They are just here for money that they will get. Chinasa is a content creator, nothing more. So they are just here making noise, deceiving the gullible ones. They don't have any plans on how to restore Biafra. They are just here tarnishing the image of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and there's nothing more. They are blackmailers. Propagandists. If you see where they are carrying propaganda, you will think that Nahan was something to offer. Oh yeah, Kahaji will and he said that Nahan underground. Nahan underground. If you see what leadership are doing, what are they doing? Nothing. If you see what they are doing, if you see what leadership are doing, you will marvel. If you see what leadership are doing, nothing. They are just there. Now, that's it. Now, scam. They are not doing anything. So they are, as in, they can never change. But has he waited our time wasted for 5 good years, getting to 6 years. But has he waited on you follow why you on your own. You better make a U-turn and follow the people that know road. That same man you heard his voice and join IPOB. That same man is still alive. The same voice is still active. The man is still there, supporting for resolution of Biafra, trying to restore Biafra. But when we have for these people, they have nothing to offer. It is only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu who can restore Biafra for us. On that note, I want to appreciate you guys. First of Biafra, our deputy European rep. Isaiah, come and see who took over your office. How body, my sister, they see your handwork. Oh, wow. Thank you guys for yesterday. Thank you so much for yesterday. You always represent us. You are always representing. You they represent all the time. You know the fellas, you know the forehand, you know. We love you. She's our European deputy. European rep. She's our deputy European rep. Now the woman when they want use gossip come out for struggle. Imagine those criminals everywhere. So my people, I want to appreciate you guys. See Manly, I see you in there, oh my dear. Yes, so IPOB voluntary point. Yes, I see you there, my love. Thank you so much. All of them are mad people. They are mad people everywhere. Mad people. Solomon, I see you in there. Oh, thank you guys so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Good night, everyone. Which of the deal? Come on, get out from here, sister. Yeah.
Thank you all for watching, and we will continue to support our Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, at the same time support our Prime Minister Mazi Ekpa. We are recovering our identity. We must recover our identity, no matter what the enemies are doing. This is a time for unity of purpose. If you are speaking against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you are already out. And we will continue to shame you and shame you and shame you as many times as possible. And everybody should add their voice. Wherever platform you have, add your voice. Your voice matters a lot, because these criminals must not be allowed. They will never be allowed. We will continue to fire them. This time, this is the job we have done with Mazi Simon Ekpa for a very long time. But today, some people who never believed all that time, today they are doing their own part. So all we have to do is to help them and promote whatever battle they are fighting, and we will continue to stand by them also. It is a time of reconciliation. It's a time of moving forward. It's a time, a new dawn is in town, and we will continue to do what we have to do. Now, finally, on the other part, we have to go to their media, Nigerian zoological media. Let's see the information they have in their media. As you know, we will always go there to expose them by their own words, by what they say and what they do. So we will go to their media and see what they have in their
something about the waste disposal system. Ladies and gentlemen, good news. During the World News at 6, this information hadn't broken out, but it has been confirmed by the presidency that the rescue of the pupils and the teachers abducted in Oriye local government area of Oyo State has been confirmed. 8 of the kidnappers have been arrested, glory be to God, and they're now in custody of the Department of State Services, and while some others were neutralized during the operation. However, they did this is beautiful. God knows I am so happy about about this. Obviously, the information was released by the the Special Advisor on Information and Strategy, Mr. Bayo Onaniga. He was the one who disclosed this on a follow-up post on his verified handle today after he announced the victim's release. He said no concession was made to the terrorists to secure the freedom of their abducted pupils. I think this is basically the highlight of this. No money was paid. A lot of them were caught. Some were murdered in the process. None of the children were harmed in the process of this release. That's a beautiful thing, aside from one of the child who passed on. And we further await to see the progress, the reintegration of these children. Oh my God, it's I mean, you saw the father of the husband of the principal, right? I'm happy. I'm so happy. It's been a very distressing almost 2 months. These children been in the forest. So, well, Onaniga explained that the kingpin, the person that spearheaded this wicked operation, whose release kidnappers had actually demanded for the release of their own persons, commanders, and fellow comrades in custody, but that this commander, this kingpin was not spared and he was not freed. He remained under prosecution for offenses linked to these terrorist activities, and the security agencies will soon provide a comprehensive account of the operation. So they released the children. They're trying to take them to the hospital to take care of them, bring the families to see these children and the wives. And just for now, let everyone just know that they've been rescued unhurt, and that very soon they will now give us an update. So glory be to God about this. Glory be to God. This one is not about politics, it's not anything, but that these children have been rescued and the teachers are safe. Glory be to God. I do hope that we don't get to hear any of this experience, because Governor Sheyi Makinde was already making a statement that this happened a day after he announced his presidency. And just immediately, it was on May 15 he announced, and then 9 a.m. the following day, this happened. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for staying with us. We're streaming live on YouTube, so you can join us now on at VOP 903 FM on YouTube. We're streaming live. Anywhere you are, any part of the world, I would invite you to be part of the conversation. And you think you will not be found out, trust me, your end is very close. If you don't even know what is even happening to you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be very quick with this before we get into other conversations this evening. Good evening, ma'am. Please come closer to the microphone. How are you?
Thank you.
Welcome. You look so beautiful.
Thank you.
What is your name?
My name is Oshari Agustina.
Oshari Agustina, you reside in Lagos?
Yes.
Okay. Have you been in Lagos for a long time?
I've been in Lagos all my life.
All your life?
Yes.
Okay. For some of you who do not know, she's here to share her personal experience and what has happened. I did not want to give an inkling and wanted it to come from her mouth. Can you tell us what happened?
Okay. Sometimes ago, 2025, the year 2025.
Just last year?
Yes. I was proud and couldn't afford to do masters or something. Just think of something to do. My friends are like, hey, why don't you do healthcare program and let's try something new? I said, okay. I googled that. I got to find out about Blue Petals College.
Okay.
In Kenya. Okay. To be frank for me, because they have different classes.
Okay.
And in most cases, my husband can drop me because it's far from my place. Because my husband can always help me there, I chose the place.
Okay.
I went there. It was a nice place. I paid the payment. Started the class. So, okay, I came in now. So we started the program. At the long run, while doing the program, we saw flyers that even the owner do process traveling for us. That would be nice. Well, okay, when I got home, I told my husband about it. So some of my friends, they're like, babe, sure you go try this thing. Let me say, to try now. You know, that kind of thing. It looks legit. A medical doctor, if there is somebody to be trusted, I don't think you should doubt a doctor. It should be a lifesaver. So, my colleagues and I gave a details and okay, let's try. We started the process. The last day of the program, he came, he told us himself if you're interested and all that. If I decided was running a program,
Okay.
and the whole thing is going to cost 8 million naira. But we can.
I want to get something right. Is he part of this college, this class? Or he's just a student or a member?
He's not a student, he's the owner of the college.
He's the owner of the college?
Yes.
Wow.
He is the owner of the college, of Blue Petals College.
So you open a college to scam people?
Yes, all over Nigeria. I know of a man, one Mr. Nnamdi, he came all the way from Port Harcourt last week Saturday when we went to his hospital to see him. He was not around. He's in hiding.
Obviously. We are contacted, he's not picking calls.
Exactly. So when it came, he told us, okay, my husband and I, we went there, to be sincere, my husband is this very principled person, but I don't know, for some reason that day, he just left me, said, okay, no worry, this man should be trusted, don't worry, let's start the process. Getting home the next day, I transferred my life savings of 4 million naira to him. I gave him all the required documents. I started waiting. I waited. 6 months gone. Nothing is happening. I started mounting pressure on him. So when I do, he sent a fake employment letter to me. I have it here. Fake employment letter. Okay, no problem. I was with the other one. I didn't even know other people were victims too. It's just myself. You know, when you are traveling that banner,
yes,
you are hiding it. You don't want the witches and wizards to know. But 1 year is over. 2 years is over. No, a year and some months. Over a year, nothing is happening. So sometimes remember when the pressure was much, he said I should go for medical. I invested my money to go to medical. My passport that is yet to expire, he said I should renew my. He wasn't doing all this to buy time. So one day, I don't know, for some reasons, he created a group that we should have a meeting. That was where we saw ourselves. We were so plenty. Jesus. Man, if I from the petition we wrote to the EFCC, we are like 20. Not just, not little amount, the list of those amounts is 15.5 million. What is it? His name is Dr. He called himself Dr. Olofisawo Femi Larry. But I don't regard him as a doctor.
All his full name again. I have a reason for doing that. Follow him.
Dr. Olofisawo Femi Larry of Blue Sky Hospital, of Blue Petal College, of Blue Travels and Tours, of Blue Merit Hotel at
Blue Merit Hotel.
Yes.
That's a fraudulent establishment. What about the college? Where is the college?
This is at Allen, right? That's
By Allen.
Yes, by Allen. The percent man has.
Okay.
And the Blue Travels and Tours is at Bottom, right? But he's not even not going to that.
Blue Travels and Tours. But the Agriculture College is that's his space. He likes to come in there.
You have to see.
But that's his time. He has an office there. He has a building there.
Yes. I don't think that is maybe a rental apartment.
Yes. Okay, very good. There's a reason why I'm asking all of this, because if you set up a business hub where you scam people deliberately, you rent a building for it, and maybe you think these people would not go the extra mile to have their fund, then you're joking. For you, you have no idea what's coming for you. So this man told you, brought your money, before 6 months, was he updating you? Was he giving you an update?
No update. I had to call and message and ask. He won't even update me. I had to start mounting pressure on him. He doesn't talk. I felt okay, maybe it's a man of not too much money, so he's busy.
Does he have affiliates? Persons whom he uses as maybe his secretary, publicity this, you reach out to them if I am not around.
I've not seen any. Just the only person I saw was the nurse that was taking out the short Nurse Shadow, whom I even met. I personally called him and said, I'm asking Nurse Shadow, what's up with this man? Can you tell me the genuine? He said, oh, don't worry, go ahead. And then, you know one terrible thing about this man? He will always plant someone in his college to deceive others.
To make it seem as if people are
don't
there.
worry. See, one of my friends just left too. He was one that processed it. Because there was one lady that was telling me, one of my friends just left. It was one that processed, okay, why are you still here? I said, it's because I don't have the money yet. That's right. And that's why I'm running this program. While I'm trying to gather the money, I said, okay. So even at Dr. Mandela, Mr. Mandela came from Port, he said the same thing. He said, in fact, the woman that told him about this thing, that the woman said, don't worry, see my this and got it like this, I'll be going in the next 6 months. Only for other people to still be seeing the woman around Owerri there. That was when he knew that this man is a scam. He has promised to refund this man over 6 months.
And
Dr. Femi has not dropped a penny. I had the list of people that got petition to the EFCC.
What has the EFCC said since then? Has the EFCC contacted you, giving you an
Okay,
update?
as of this, the last time they went, the EFCC told them to come back today. They went this morning, and they were about telling them to go. So one of our team lead decided to wait, and I think somehow someone came through for them. So he promised to do something. We're waiting for that. So many petitions have been written to him from different lawyers. He won't receive or acknowledge anyone.
The fact is that you don't know he didn't give you his real address where he resides. So he definitely does that because he knows he's not genuine and he can be anywhere. So right now, even if the EFCC is to sue or go to court, they need to have an address where they send him, that court appearance. And if they don't have it, he can at any point in time say he didn't receive anything or he wasn't sent. But don't worry, there are other ways in which you can get people, especially those who think they cannot be found. Thank you so much for calling. There's this thing you are talking about, and even if it's not just in this form, there are so many people who have been hoodwinked like this, and I wouldn't say that you're gullible. You have every right. If you have a project, you have something to do where the services are not offered here, you want to do it outside. Although this is the one in that next time, one needs to be proficient to do your own research. It's quite important. Such a thing is huge. And before you put your money, like, I don't know, you can go online, do extensive research for such a thing. Because you want to do anything for whatever, any project you
They call the policemen to come.
They really look malnourished, but glory be to God. I've seen the principal, I've seen the other team. At least they killed people and they apprehended these people. They must suffer. At least they killed people and they apprehended these people. They must suffer.
Well,
those terrorists must suffer, Mr. Awa.
Yeah, go back to our laws. And not only that, and how about those that have been held before they kidnap or for you? So we should equally do more. But kudos to Mr. President.
Yes, and the state governor.
And the state governors, kudos to the military, kudos to all the security architecture.
And kudos to Nigerians who were duly concerned. They amplified this every day. I read on the show. Yes. They always send messages, Esther, the Oyo children. They did not keep quiet about it. They always amplified it. I'm so happy. We wait the details.
Militias.
Yeah.
Kudos to them. Including the prayer warriors too.
Yes, I think Sunday will send his voice as well to go search, and even some of the Amotekun guys got injured. Some of them were killed because of trying to check and rescue these children. I've seen their pictures. They really look malnourished, but glory be to God. Yes. I've seen the principal, I've seen the other teachers.
And the churches too, that are fasting and praying. Some people went to the streets.
Yes. Fasting, actually. Like my church, every Wednesday and Sunday, when we have service, a special prayer was always done. Yes. Always done.
Kudos to all, but we still need to do more. We mustn't rely on our oars.
Yes, we mustn't rest on our oars. Very, very true. Mr. Awa Omiko, thank you so much for coming in and joining us today on the Evening Rush. Mr. Awa is a national and political affairs commentator. There's a very strong reason Mr. Awa is always here, because he's our historian. We like to go back in time to understand why we're going through what we're going through right now in the country. And we try to trace it. It's like the thread. When you try to follow the thread to where it got caught or got free, and why the thread is not strong enough up till now. When you trace the root of a problem, yes, you're able to find a solution to that problem. Mr. Awa, very recently, a situation came up, and there are talks that Mr. What's his name? Peter Obi of the NDC, Nigerian Democratic Congress. Arabandi has said that the EFCC would petition him. He actually made some allegations very recently, which I consider, I don't know how true some of the vituperations he has made very recently. And there are talks that if that happens, he may not contest the 2027 elections with this. Now, Arabandi is making a statement concerning the former Anambra State governor to withdraw from the 2027 presidential race. Arabami is claiming that he possesses documents alleging financial irregularities involving the former presidential candidate. He came on national TV and in particular YouTube, Symphony TV, to make such an allegation. He said he intends to make the documents public through the television station so Nigerians can examine them ahead of the next general elections. We're waiting for that document. According to him, the documents contain records that should be subjected to public scrutiny. He argued that Obi should suspend any plan to contest the 2027 presidential election under the proposed political platform until the allegations have been addressed. He also claimed that he had petitioned the EFCC, urging the anti-graft agency to investigate what he described as questionable campaign accounts allegedly linked to Obi's political activities. He alleged that some bank accounts were opened with commercial banks without the knowledge or approval of certain Labour Party officials. As at then, he claimed that the party only became aware of the accounts after approval documents were reportedly requested for transactions involving them. He maintained that the accounts and related documents deserve a thorough investigation, adding that he had submitted materials to the EFCC, which he believes supports his allegations. Araba questioned the alleged involvement of some individuals connected to the accounts, claiming that key Labour Party officials, including then Chairman Julius Abure and the party secretary, were unaware of the banking arrangements at the time they were made. He made quite a lengthy allegation, and that at this point in time, he's filing this report. Well, Peter Obi has not publicly responded to this. Maybe he's waiting for a severance letter, something to be sent to him. Araba B2 said he's going to make this petition public for the documents to be looked into by the general public. He hasn't done that yet, and so far so good. The NDC has not responded to this. Peter Obi has not said anything. I think he's waiting for whatever formal documents need to be presented by Araba B. Now, there have been a lot of reactions based on this. Why am I bringing up this conversation? Mr. Chidi Odin Kalu made a statement recently, and that statement has, gone through the political space. Now, the big question is this: what happened? You hear some people say, "God forbid, an Igbo man will never be president." Some people will say, even if an Igbo man will be president, it will never be Mr. Peter Obi. Why? We do not know. A lot of statements came up from ethnic and religious sentiments.
Names are from one part of the country, but it's not the names. Now, yes, the names are Yoruba, but Tinubu is not even making an attempt to run a pan-Yoruba agenda. No. I've lived in Lagos for pretty much 40 years. My primary home is in the southwest. Okay? And many of these people I know, these are not, they're not there because somebody is trying to draw from Yoruba land. They are there because somebody is replicating their personal court. This is President Tinubu's personal court from way back. When President Yar'Adua wanted to do certain kinds of things, he also returned to the days, either his days as a university teacher or his days organizing earlier movements with his late elder brother. Right? Now, when President Buhari was looking for people whom he could trust, he drilled back to memories and networks of earlier service and earlier strategic alliances. That's not what you're looking at here. All of President Tinubu's networks have been built around personal fealty, and that's what you're seeing.
Mr. Awa Omiko, thank you so much. How do you respond to this, please? I need you very vocal.
Yeah.
Bring the mic close to you, sir. Take it up so that you.
So, Nigerians and the assumed party he's talking about. So, let's leave that until he presents his papers and be able to know what Obi would say. Then again, I congratulate Nigerians for the release of the teachers and the children. But I want the federal government to borrow from what happened during the time of Alhaji Shehu Shagari with the incursion of Matasine group. That was where we started experiencing all this Boko Haram thing. From this Matasine group. Do you know what Matasine did? Do you know what Shagari did there? Those people killed over 5,000 Nigerians. And
the same ideology.
Yeah, with the same ideology, yes. No education, nothing, you must do this, you must do that. What Shagari did, Shagari was a Fulani man. And he said, this is not Islam, and this is not all what Islam is all about. He gathered the leaders of Matasine, and gave them public execution. Islam did not collapse in Nigeria, and nothing happened. That was there. And I think if we should fall back to that and borrow a leaf from that, that is when a northern elites can totally exonerate themselves from all this, that they are not involved. But or if nothing like that is done, maybe when they are arrested, you will see some what would I say, elders in the north, or some Arewa use ganging up to say they are going to beg Mr. President, or going to, these days you keep begging. You go and beg Mr. President, and what is described as crime will be turned to a child's play. You just shut it down. That is not how to build a state, and that's not how to build a nation. Until the real thing is done, let us follow the footsteps of late Alhaji Shehu Shagari. He was an executive president. In fact, the first executive president Nigeria ever had, and he started this executive president thing. So, but if you can follow that, I think it will be a deterrent to others. But unfortunately, Alhaji Shagari did it, and there was no follow up.
All right.
So for that, all right. Let me.
Yes, I asked you a question. I know that concerning insecurity.
Yes.
The government knows what to do when they want to do something about it.
They do.
You can see how they handle it.
Yes, they do.
They know what to do.
Yes.
I mean, this even from the time of Obasanjo. I'm sure you must have heard a particular reverend who was like an intelligence gatherer, gathered intelligence. He divulged a lot of information about these guys. I don't know why they were not sporadic in curtailing it before it morphed to what it is. But there are conversations and the allegations made by Arabani and asking Peter Obi not to consider contesting the 2027 elections until he's able to respond to the petition against him. And you asked a very vital question. This petition he's talking about, they had approximately 3 years to present this. I mean, the first time when Peter Obi had issues with these guys and fell out, they had opportunities to raise all of these concerns, even while the matter was in court, to talk about the fact that there were financial irregularities, accounts that they could not speak about, all of those documents he says he now obtained, where he could present it. He could have filed a petition to the EFCC, told the EFCC to investigate him and all. Now, before you come to the public space to say anything, you must have tendered these documents and your petition to the EFCC.
Yes, exactly.
You must have also, the EFCC may have gone to court, done their own the EFCC, and the EFCC would have invited the said person for question.
Yes. And that is why Ekpa said if he has the local study.
Exactly.
And Ekpa, that was what Ekpa said again, that he has an underhand, pushing him, urging him to do this. And that is why I use that word. I said he has been paid to do whatever thing he's doing. And all in the name of trying to truncate Obi's presidency. So because it's already in the EFCC and maybe not fully forgiven.
What did they do?
And because of that war, they will not be fully forgiven.
Were they responsible for the war?
That is what we call historical anachronism. You see, most people still believe that it was an evil war. Because in this part of the war, in this part of our world, most of us are not analytical in issues. They just whatever thing is given to you, you are taking just the way it comes, and whatever you just want to it and believe that must be the truth. And you never can say from whose perspective is that. And that is literacy and half-truth in the system. And this literacy and half-truth that has master's degree, he has said he has his master's in political science. I was saying, do you know that once upon a time, Nigeria was under Sierra Leone? And from Sierra Leone to, Lagos, I said, once upon a time, do you know that Lagos was under Sierra Leone? From Sierra Leone to Ghana. The guy said, which book have I?
Lagos was under Sierra Leone, from Sierra Leone to Ghana, before it was merged with Nigeria.
Before it became a colony. And the guy said, which book, which school did I attend? And which book? I said, does your political history, does it not tell you all that? And why do you think in government, in fact I was even telling him, I said, why do you think in that your political science, there's a time they say, studying the country.
In what way?
But if you place that the orientation of 1967 and 60, of the 60s has changed. It is no more that orientation again. Now, there are a lot of, we have so much infused into ourselves that the issue of regionalism seems to be at the forefront than the issue of nationhood. I used to tell people, I said there's a difference between a nation that you are a nationalist and from that you are a patriot. A nationalist will always think of the Yoruba clan is a nation, Igbo clan is a nation, Ijo is a nation, Igbira is a nation. I said, you always think of that place, and it makes it narrows your mind view. But when you see yourself as a region,
as a semblance of Yoruba government, does not even mean that he's benefiting the
total Yoruba people,
or the ethnic group, basically, because there are a lot of complaints. There's a union who wrote a petition very recently concerning this whole Baja case and said they're not happy with how things are being done in the presidency. You had Muhammadu Buhari, who had a lot of his northern affiliates, in his cabinet, which the Nigerians complain to be a Fulani government. So is it that those ones are free to do what they want and everybody accepts that that's how it is normal? But then when it comes to somebody who is from the southeast, it's like a taboo or an atrocity.
When they mean a thing, they will do it. You look at the 6 months given to Agrinos. It changed Nigeria to military system, thinking that would be a solution. Obi is just a personal figure. Okay, is a personification of that movement, and that movement simply means a change in government.
Okay,
let me land. A change in government does not mean, it simply means not revolutionary change in government, but a change in government in terms of removal of ABC and a change in the system of running government and governance, and a change in the system of doing things the way of doing things right, so that the nation can move and be counted developing nations among the committee of nations.
Okay, but Mr. Awa was in the running. I don't think you will see a lot of Southeasterners who support Peter.
Now, and what these people fail to understand is that even in the East, we still have ABC.
Very well.
Not all Easterners are members of LP.
Not just LP, are supporters of Peter Ob's candidates.
We still have different people supporting different, even Atiku himself. And one of the wives of Atiku is Atiku.
Sir, should I tell you that right now, in some communities in the southeast, there are campaigns, you must vote APC.
Yes.
Like they're making it a mandate. They don't care what your own personal choice is, but you must vote APC. It's not left for people to decide on that day who they want to vote for. So why are you not seeing it as, why are they not clanning? Yes, exactly. Why is not being seen as a clannish thing?
Yes, structures. You deny them a certain structure. So that mentality shows that these people have been denied and they are not supposed to be part of us.
You made a statement that they have not, the Nigerian state has not forgiven this.
Exactly.
What do you mean by forgiving? Who committed the crime?
Yeah, you see,
was it not the state that committed the crime against the Igbo?
Because of that wrong information. Thank God for the likes of IPOB came of late to say that book was not an Igbo book. Because even the fact, for the mere reason that IPOB said that book was not an Igbo book, people still believe that IPOB is in the wrong because of his role in June 12. That is just trying to use that, make such statements to attract sympathy for people to begin to sympathize with him and say, yes, this man is speaking the truth. But give it to him. Take or give to him what he had just said was right. If you analyze as far back as 1948, only that most of us are now good readers, and it was started by Chief Bode Thomas. Barrister is late. It's quite unfortunate that man died in his youth. Barrister Bode Thomas said, for Nigeria to be well developed and for the people to be properly integrated into the policies and structure of this country, that it will be better for this nation to be run on regional basis. Then at the end of the day, he put a proviso. He said, though people may call me a tribalist, he said, I have no regrets for my opinion. And these ideas were later announced and put into what Chief Obafemi Awolowo used in his parties. And that is why it seems that Awo created a very sizing and making politics look clannish. No, we should have gone beyond that. And so anybody that says Ojukwu means, anybody that says Obi means IPOB or Biafra is in the past. In fact, the real owner, the originator of Biafra, says sorry, Biafra is dead. It lives in the minds of people that believes in it. And it can only be resonated when if the situation that caused the first Biafra comes around. And what am I talking about? Oju. And the man has passed on. And you can see that if you look at what is happening now, you see that the need for the first thing to come up is not coming up. So the first Biafra cannot be. But rather, the new thing, except this Nigerian state, is trying to
put whatever. Sometimes they don't agree.
Yes.
So and it's not they're not in a herd. You can't tell an Igbo man that all of you do this and they will do it. They will do it.
You must give them reasons.
Strong reasons.
And that is why
the evidence. So if you're even talking about clannish thinking, clannish whatever, we know the regions are very good in that.
If you must ask an Igbo man to do a thing, you must give him reasons why he must do that thing. An Igbo man will never see you as the elder and believes you are the Alpha and Omega. He will never prostrate, he will never put all his hope, bring you down and say, you step on there and pass and make you rank Kadedi or Kadesi forever. No! An Igbo man will tell you, this thing you are leading me, why are you leading me to this place? Can you please tell me what I stand to gain?
The first time I saw massive participation in elections.
Effective anti-malaria for all ages. Marketed by Jenny Pharmaceuticals Limited. If symptoms persist disease number one sugar down. For some people, 91 years and latest.
My people, why do they suffer for darkness when better solution day? Fuel don't cost. Generator noise too much.
Correspondent Joseph Jekede is in Ibadan following up on the release of the audio school kidnapped victims and now joins us for updates. Thank you for joining us, Joseph. Really good news and a lot of relief for Nigerians as the news of the release of the Oyo school children and their teachers, filled the air. Can you tell us what the mood is like right now? Have we heard anything from the families and also the government in Oyo State?
For now, what is happening is that they are being kept at the military medical service here in Ibadan, Kodogbo Barracks. There's a military medical facility there, and they are currently being checked. Some of the children are getting medications. There are different medical and psychological support on the way right now. That's what is going on. But for now, there is restriction for access. Media access is not allowed into that facility. Earlier, we have seen a representative of Oyo State. The Commissioner of Information was around, the Commissioner for Health, and there is also news that the governor is coming to come and pay them a visit there. But for now, what we have is that they are just kept there, and currently they are taking their medications, they're checking them, they're giving them all the kind of support they are needed for them before they are moved. For now, we're not hearing any information about where next, but for now they are here just behind me at the military barracks.
All right, Joseph, very good. I'm sure quite a number of people will be asking this question, whether ransom was paid to secure the release of the hostages.
Yeah, for now, there's no enough detail to say whether ransom or, it's a long debate, the conversation that has started, even immediately the news got out yesterday evening. But for now, what we are seeing is that we have the Bayo Nonuga, the representative to the president, said that arrests were made, about 8 arrests were made. That is what the conversation has been here, that arrests have been made, and no conversation about ransom, nothing like that. But we know we have to look forward to the future and to the details. Maybe very soon we'll get all the details about that. But for now, what we know is that the agencies work together in synergy, and they brought these children and the teachers back.
Have you had any chance to speak with any of the victims to tell us what their ordeal was like? And also, there was a report that Governor Seyi Makinde is expected to receive them today at his Ikolaba residence. How soon will that be? When will that happen?
Yeah, we've not been able to have access to any of the victims because it's actually an heavily secured premises in the barracks that you can't even go close. And also we have seen the Shomu of Ogomosho coming. It has been very frequent there, coming in to check on them. We don't have the access beyond the gate, but we see the Shomu of Ogomosho coming in. And also there is news that the governor of Oyo State will come in very soon, but we don't have the nitty-gritty and all of that. For now, what we just know is that they are inside, and we are also on standby to bring the latest immediately. Maybe some of them are coming out, get our live reports across.
Indeed, Joseph, I'm sure you must have had a rapport with the people of that region. What exactly are they saying about the scenario of mass kidnappings happening in their domain right there? You know, we hear stories about this from the north where it's more prevalent, but it's right there in Oyo State as well. So what's the mood like? Are they thinking, will this happen again? So what are your thoughts there?
Yeah, for them, first, the atmosphere here is that of happiness, joy. There's a lot of excitement that these people are back, looking back to when the whole thing started in May and now. So that is the excitement. And are there fears? Yes, there are fears. There are concerns that this is getting so close. Ogomosho from here is just a couple of miles, and you're wondering how safe are we even here in Ibadan, the capital city of Oyo State. So the conversation is in the atmosphere is just more of a mixture of excitement that they are back, and also that they want the government to do more in terms of protecting them, in terms of making sure that their livelihood and everything, businesses and all of that is very secure.
So how many of them do we have on ground right now? Do we have all the people who were kidnapped back safely rescued?
Yes, we have all the persons. That's what the tangible and official news, that we have all the victims rescued and back. And earlier we also spoke with Senator Fatai Buhari, the senator for Oyo North, off camera, and he was here around 9 o'clock when they were brought in, and he was able to have first-time experience about some of it. And he said clearly that he could recognize, aside from the head teacher, which everybody knows, he could also recognize some of the children. And he was able to say, that he was so happy that despite all the days they spent in that place, they are still able, they are still in good health. And yes, they have some health checks here and there, but he's happy that he was able to see them. The atmosphere was of that of joy and all of that. So he was happy, and he shared those experiences with us. We didn't have first-hand, but he had the first-hand experience, and he shared that good report with us.
Indeed, and it's also heartwarming to know that they're all back sound. Safe and sound. So Joseph Jegede, I would like to thank you for the update. Hopefully we'll get more from you as events unfold over the release of the kidnapped victims. Good to have you with us.
This is from Biafrans Got Talent. We are letting Biafrans know the reason why we should remember those who gave their lives for us, those who died, that we may live.
You died to end my suffering. You died fighting for my freedom. Your blood is the seed of redemption. You are my inspiration.
The deed no wrong with them, military shots at them. 67 to 70, we remember them. 2016, 38 May, memory still lives in our mind till today. Wonder why they refuse to publicize the genocide. The world media turn blind eyes to our plight. It's time to arise, land of the rising sun. Let's rise one more time, let's rise.
Yo, we will never forget our fallen heroes. Those who gave their life for us. Onitsha massacre, Iwata massacre, Aba massacre. We remember you. Alright. Tell them I got that day. Remember when me tell you say I got that day. Yeah, I remember that what I called as a Bruce Mero. Like a papa nuku, but then when we go, me tell you what I look pandi, what pandi samiro, me tell you what I day. For we get from the rest of and I tell you what I do. Me know that you come to tell them.
I want to promise you something today. We must fight together, no retreat and no surrender. We must hold them down till the end of time. The most important thing is that we will restore Biafra.
I look up to the sky with tears in my eye. For other Biafrans and for freedom had to die. We will never forget you as the days go by. You are always in my heart, forever be apart. They fought for our freedom. They died for our freedom. They fought the Nigerian soldiers in the war front. Without food, without guns. For our freedom, for our life, for our own good, for our children. We love them, our heroes, we want them.
My heart bleeds when I saw them slain. Where will I be now if not then? They will remain indelible in my heart forever, 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 and ever, and ever, and ever.
We serve in your plantation, and the way you paid us back with your bloody starvation. We play in our history that the death of my people is a mystery. No going back till we get to a victory. I had a voice now call for vengeance. I never get bombed, I'ma blow like a vengeance.
Yo, we will never forget our fallen heroes. Those who gave their life for us. Onitsha massacre, Iwata massacre, Aba massacre. We remember you. Alright.
Where will I be now if not you? You died at Mali.
They were starved to death because of our freedom, and they paid the debt for our freedom. Flag high for those that died in the genocide, fighting for you and I. There is pain in our heart, we bleeding inside, tears in our eyes, so I'm falling here.
This is for my fallen heroes. Give them a motivation, people. It's like I'm looking at myself in the mirror. Cause to be a gas, I need to be a nurse. If we did not retire,
They paid the ultimate price. They died for me, for the freedom of my unborn child. We live for the legacy. Yo, we will never forget our fallen heroes. Onitsha massacre, Iwata massacre, Aba massacre. We remember you. Alright. Yo, we will never forget our fallen heroes. Onitsha massacre, Iwata massacre, Aba massacre. We remember you. Alright.
Yeah, put the flag in the air. Never be afraid. March on, cause we are more than conquerors. Yeah, you know what it is.
I'm looking at myself in
We
the
must
mirror.
revenge, and we must stand to represent who